What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Luz Takes. We're here. We talk about the first blame and the last congratulated. But one position group or one group on the Dallas Cowboys that's been the first blame has been this Dallas Cowboys defense. What a 360 that Mike Zimmer has done in this season. And I just a lot of things can be highlighted in this game, especially in this Tampa Bay game. Now we're gonna do a little breakdown here, but I'm gonna do something a little differently. Usually I just highlight the front seven, which is the defensive linemen plus the linebackers, but I really want to give kudos to the secondary. The secondary has been depleted all year, has been a lot of criticism, especially from me, especially these safeties. But here, I'm going to be the first to walk back my comments and actually give these guys kudos and credences, because they actually played a hell of a game versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last night. So let's get right into it. Here's the first one. They're in this one high look. We played a lot of that. We tried to take away the Tampa Bay rushing attack, and we knew that going in this game, they're gonna try to pass to the running back and get to the edges. So we have to have more guys on the line, be able to come up and be forced defenders and tackle. So here it is right here. First play, we got Donovan Wilson rushing. I love how Zimmer simplified his role in this game, and he actually did, flourish and jump off the screen this game, which glad about that. Linval Joseph, look at this rush. I love how this rush is maintaining their lanes, even though it was some points in this game we knew Baker Mayfield coming in was crafty and will get out of the pocket and find ways, but they're maintaining their lane as they squeeze the pocket down. But look at these. Just look at the top at these route combinations, how these guys are getting sticky. Only person I would say is not very sticky is Nick Vigil, but Nick Vigil on the depth chart is linebacker 4, and he's a very productive linebacker 4. But I love the technique that Jordan Lewis had. Jay Lou had a phenomenal game in here, playing the trail technique, not full. It's a deep crosser, deep in. He's gonna stay on the hip pocket and be able to jump and make a play on this ball. I believe this was a third down play, huge play right here by Jay Lou. This is a guy I definitely want to bring back, especially. Here we go again. This is the blitz look I talked about in one of my previous videos about Zimmer, how he's able to still manufacture pressure. I'm blanking. They got Micah inside in the 3 technique, and they got Osa at this 0. I call this like a NASCAR package, because basically this entire line is just full of pass rushers and defensive ends. Really, Osa's an inside guy, but he's a 3 technique, but he's interior, and he's we're meant to generate some fast, quick rush. But I love this play right here by Chauncey Golston. Man, what a 360. We talked about how early in the season how we were terrible on the edges with our defensive ends, but the way that Chauncey Golston played this edge, that is a running back, that is a elusive scat back in Rachaad White, that a heavy-footed Chauncey Golston is out there on the edge and just dancing with him as a dancing bear, and he literally does enough to not let him get the first down. That was beautiful and masterful done by Chauncey Golston on that right there. Getting out with the hips, he's earned himself a great payday, and I hate it because I know the Cowboys are gonna be cheap and not bring him back. Here we go again. I had to show the front seven some love, especially right here. I wanted to highlight Mozzie getting pushed early on this guy. Let me circle it right here, 62, and because this initial pushback he gets, this penetration is very good. It very much so affects the play and helps us get just one of the main. Excuse me, it was not 62, it was 67. 67, he drove back late, got in the way of Bucky Irvin. And Mozzie's just a little bit, like you see in the end right here, just a little bit more feisty, and I love it. I love it. Here we go again. I just wanted to highlight, Maris Lewifile, who had a phenomenal game as well. Just guys on the back end. Maris, we already know he has a safety background, right here working inside. That's Mike Evans right there. They give him the ball to Mike Evans quick and trying to make him do something with it. But Maris not giving up his ground right there, man. And I believe he lost yards after he caught the ball. That's a great play right here. Here we go again. All right. Oh my God. Look at Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson. I remember this play. Tristan Wirfs, one of the best left tackles in the game, gets absolutely obliterated by Carl Lawson right here and forces, the initial pressure. I'm loving it. What I'm seeing from this defense, runs him over. Baker Mayfield panics, escapes out. Chauncey Golston fights off late, gets the sack. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here's another look at it. No, it's a different play. Here we go. This is a run play right here. We're looking at Joseph in the middle. Good job by Joseph. Joseph came in as a vet, close to 30, upper 30s. You know what I'm saying? Coming to get his 11 reps in. If his 11 reps are this good, man, I want him back next year. Because I'm not asking much of him, but that he had a phenomenal game today. He just played. He just looked solid inside. Just saw, hey, Zim promised us he's gonna be the D tackle's gonna be better, and he's made good on his promise. Look at this right here. Look how many guys on the line of scrimmage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My coach always said 4 is a regular worst. Anything more than 4, if it's more than 4 people on the down that's coming, it's considered a blitz. So we're showing a blitz here. I believe we're doing a fire zone pressure. You can tell this is why we've highlighted the safety so much. The pressure is coming from the left. That means we're doing what? We're rolling the safety where? To the left to replace where the guys are coming from. Let me draw it out for you. So this is some type of fire zone pressure. Fire zone being, this is usually cover 3. I know it's cover 3 because these corners are angled looking at the quarterback. That's an ugly arrow, but it's all good. And the safety is rolling back to the deep half. Or no, he ain't got a deep half. He got that whole back end. But I know it's a fire zone 4 right here, and they're getting ready to do some type of movement or the other way movement. And these guys are coming to replace, and I can tell Nick Vigil is coming to do a delay blitz, and that's considered a fire zone pressure. If you didn't know, for anybody who learning, if you're learning football for the first time, I appreciate you for coming here and make sure to hit the subscribe button. Here we go. This is a fire zone pressure right here. We show the fire zone, but we bail out. We bail out of there, and I love how Nick Vigil was able to get. Look, Nick Vigil starts right here. Immediately tracks Rachaad White. Look at the guys. Look at your back end. Everyone is covered. This is covered. If Baker gets here in time, maybe it's a quick shot right here, but everyone's covered. Everyone's covered. And now the pressure is getting there. Shout out to Marshawn Nealon, the rookie, 94, got that 9-4 on his back. Just drives the right tackle in the backfield, but you're look at your secondary. Everyone's covered. And you know what? We forced the holding call. Now he got to force it, and he damn near throw a pick. But everything was covered right there. That was beautiful. Shout out to this back end. And we almost had the pick, and it's a holding call. They back up 10 yards. Here we go again. Now I think this is the fire zone pressure I was talking about. Here it is right here. They show the same exact look, not exact look, but it's a similar look. Now Louis Fowles more at depth, and we have a traditional 4-3, and Louis Fowles coming from depth, and you can see Nick Vigil is inching over to replace and be that delayed blitzer, which is then this is the fire zone pressure that gets home, and we get home on the sec, and I believe we force the fumble. So yes, it was a fire zone pressure, which is cover 3 on the back end, but this fire zone pressure, it's a hard pressure to pick up when you're offensive line because there's just so many moving parts. Like it's a stunt right here. You got an added guy right here as a linebacker, and then you got a delay blitzer right here. So it's just meant to overload the left side of this, the offensive line. and just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze as we get to Mayfield. And if we can definitely hold up on the first and take away the first and second read of the quarterback and get that rush closer and closer to his face, the fire zone has done his job. The fire zone has done his job. And you got Micah. You forgetting that Micah Parsons effect. Micah's working in there. Just, man, Micah's just working 67. And we get home. Shout out to Osa. Shout out to Louisville. Everybody just getting some. And Micah's the one who forces the fumble. I just want Nick Vigil to get on that ball just a tad bit sooner, but we good. I believe this is the 3rd and 40 right here. Just look, just the coverage. The coverage downfield is just beautiful. This is our nickel package. We can tell we got extra DBs in there, and we just getting sticky with it. Look at the safeties are taking it away. Nick Vigil is back there. We damn near like in a Tampa 2 look. I love it. Like we already got the sack before, but now we got Baker Mayfield's clock is internally moving. Shout out to Marshawn Nealon forcing some pressure again. But look, boom! I remember this play. Forcing an errant throw. Shout out to Donovan Wilson coming down and with the stick and knocking it out of his hands. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go again. Added pressure. He did this a lot. He blitzed Donovan Wilson a lot. I love how Donovan Wilson coming off that edge. This is giving him trouble all game. That added pressure off the edge with the safety. And I know how he did it. He right here, he got Micah Parsons on the same side as the right tackle. I ain't gonna be honest. If I see that, like I'm shaking in my boots if Micah over there, because it's already enough to deal with, and now we're doing an added pressure. Like this is what we're talking about when Mike Zim is scheming up and just trying to get the offensive lineman to break their rules or make them scared. Look, Bucky Irvin's already trying to check out of there. He's trying to chip Micah, not knowing there's an added blitzer. That's good job on Zim right there. That's a very good pressure right there. That's a very smart pressure right there by Zim. Old man Zim. That man saving Mike McCarthy job. Saving it. Here we go again. For a 4-man rush. They chip late with Micah. But this is the play right here. This is the J. Lou. We just gotta let me replay and just let J. Lou just do his thing. What great coverage to be right there. He's reading them. He sees that the wide receiver is stopping and looking for the ball, and all he does is play through the receiver hands. The ball end up, I believe, like on his shoulder, and you know what? He saw ball and he took it. That's just grown man strength right there, and that's the rookie on the McMillan. Welcome to the NFL, man. Welcome to the NFL. Got to do some more push-ups to get them fingers stronger. And I believe it's the last play right here. That sealed the game. What a play right here. I believe they should have blew this play dead because this is obviously a sack, but they let it play out, trying to be slick. And good job by Louisville. I just need you to wrap up sooner, but hey, even better job by Bland seeing the ball and then he saw him holding that ball out, being loose with it, and immediately just going forward and taking it away. Beautiful. So, yeah, man. I mean, shout out to the Cowboys, man. This defense, what a roller coaster of a season. If I had to chalk what position group I am very proud of that constantly made changes, constantly just didn't sit docile and just, didn't give up. Mike Zim, even with the injuries that he has dealt with all season, might I add. I mean, all season, like from DeMarcus Lawrence to even just a couple of weeks ago and Demarion Overshown and Trevon Diggs. The amount of guys he got missing, the amount of guys he got that came from off somebody else's practice squad. And since he has a structure in place with his defense, he's not losing a step, and you have to do nothing but commend it. And every time I have a chance to break this down, this is beautiful film that Mike Zim has put on, display. But it's been my time, Cowboys fans. Make sure to like and subscribe. Join the comment box of what you and what you're liking about the Cowboys defense, what Zim is doing, what you've noticed. Just, have a conversation with me. And, until next time, peace.